everyone. I don't know if anyone's on here tonight. I'll just shut the cupboard. First on here is Maria Walker. I haven't done any of this for a couple of months because I've been so busy doing other things and what have you. And by the time I get round to doing it at night, I'm just about ready for my bed. It's nice to see you all again. Hello Jim, hello Julia, hello Barbara Reed, hello Carol, hello everybody that's coming on to here tonight. And by the way, if any of you have had birthdays today, happy birthday to all of you, because there are so many on my friends list that I don't get time to wish them all happy birthday, but I hope that you have, if you've had a birthday today, okay? So I don't know what is going to happen tonight. There's some idea I expect, but I always leave it to my guide, as I usually do. And it's nice to come on here and thank you everybody that is listening. Good evening Elaine and Jonathan, if you are there. Yes, good evening to you as well. Loving your hair. Oh, thank you. I normally put it up out of the way when I'm going to do something like this, but it's a case of being too lazy to move to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the trance tonight, and we're just going to see what happens. So it's a bit of an experiment with spirit, isn't it? Life's an experiment, and they give us an experiment. But whatever we do is in all honesty and genuine, and in the love of spirit and the love of God. So I will go into trance, and hopefully when I wake up, well, I'm not going to sleep, but hopefully when I come round, you will have all enjoyed what my guide has to say. I will leave it up to you and him, alright? So bring them on camera. What's that? Tina Davis, yeah. Bring them on camera. Add. How do I do that? Invite. Click to add people, but they're going up the screen so quickly, so I don't always get to add you. If you want me to add you, then please do come on here so that I can add you before I go in, because once I go into the trance I can't do anything once I go into the trance, sorry, I can't do anything because I won't be able to see the screen, and of course I can't get my guy to do it. He wouldn't be able to do it. So okay, Elaine would love to be added, but you haven't sent it. There's not an invite thing on here already, so I don't know how to go about that. If you can ask for an invite, then I'm sure that you can do. Thank you, Pat. Oh, something wrong here. Sorry, Pat. Right, okay then. I froze. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, shall I go off and come back on again? Now, anyone else let me know if it's frozen, because I don't want to go into the trance and then nothing happens. Connection failed. What's that? You have invited me. Okay. No, I'm working fine. I know that sometimes the internet goes a bit weird on us, doesn't it? The video keeps freezing. Yeah, maybe it's some people's internet's good and some isn't. We should go into it anyway. Okay. Bring them on camera. Oh, that's it. No answer from live video guest. Well, I don't know what to do there. So anyway, I shall leave it up to you all right?
To everybody, good evening. It is lovely to be on here once again. This is not often that Elaine and I choose to do this, but we do not make it too much of a regularity because she is so busy doing other readings and things. So we have chosen to come on here for a short while this evening. So I myself would like to thank you personally for coming on and watching Elaine and I connect with the trance. So some of you may be new to this, and others, many of you will have experienced this before with Elaine and I connecting. And as I will tell you, there are such things as deep connections of twin soul love. That when the guide is connected to the medium on earth in that way, it makes the connection so much stronger and so much easier for us to come through and connect with someone in a deep love connection. And of course, with all of your spirit guides, they will have unconditional love for you and you for them. And so, however great the connection, it is truly wonderful that we can be close to you and connect with you infinitely in this way. And of course, there will be more of this connecting in trance this way with these mediums that are now beginning to come forward and come to the realization that they are able to go into such states of mind and genuinely bring spirit forward to speak through their voice. So tonight I want to say to you about the genuine mediumship that goes on, and that all of the mediumship is not going to be about an earthly competition about who is greater or lesser than another, but the mediumship is brought through in pure love and genuineness to your world. So it is not about who is greater or lesser than another, it is about the pure love we want to bring you. And we also want to bring you the love of God, the love of Spirit, and all of that will surround you when you are connecting with us. Now, a lot of you say that you would like to know who your spirit guides are. And the best way that you could find that out is through meditation, relaxation, and connecting with your spirit guide on the other side. And when you are meditating, of course, you will let the ego mind go. And you will then connect with your spirit guide, and they will come close to you and let you know who they are. But do not always expect it to happen straight away. It may happen over any given time. And then eventually you will come close to them and connect and find out who the spirit guide is. And then, of course, you can also ask mediums about who your spirit guide is, and sometimes they will be able to give you the answer to that, but not in all cases. So in the sense of us coming forward and speaking with you, we are coming to you in pure love and light if you do it in the proper manner. But then, of course, on your earth, there are people that do not always do this in a genuine manner, but they will have to learn through their mistakes, of course. But the majority of mediums in this manner of speaking in trance and doing clairvoyance in front of the churches, the halls that you go to, are pretty genuine. And they will do things in a genuine manner, in love, light, and truth, of course. That is the most important thing. Love, light, and truth, isn't it? And this is what you are looking for. You are looking for the truth of your loved ones, and you are looking for evidence of your loved ones on the other side, and wanting to know information about how they are getting on the other side, and whether or not the medium can bring you evidence of certain mannerisms and ways that they had in their lives on earth, and things that they would have done. That is of great importance, of course, and we are wanting to help the medium to trust so that this can be delivered to you. But what we find is that through fear of judgment, most of these mediums will hold back. And so, of course, then becomes the judgment of, well, are they actually a true medium because they haven't delivered a message to me today? That is it. They are no good. I'm going to deem them as no good. They are a fake. But not in all cases, because some people sitting will make greater connections than another, you see. It all depends on what sort of state of mind the seater receiving the messages is in. You may find that that person is not yet ready to receive the message from another one, or they are putting up some sort of a block in front of the medium so that they cannot get through that. Or, of course, if you want to turn it around, then again, the trust with the medium working with the guide is blocking the message through fear of judgment. So this is where so many mediums go wrong, because they have lack of trust with themselves as they are working with the guide. And so vital messages are not given through simply because of the mistrust. And the mistrust is the fear of the judgment, the fear of getting it wrong, so to speak. So I do find that I will advise you the best way to trust is to let go, to meditate regularly, to learn to relax, and the more that you relax, the better the message is going to come across. So I am at the particular moment teaching that to Elaine, so that she can then relax more, and then the message is delivered more clearly, without any entrance to the ego mind coming into it. You see, your mind is not completely shut off when you are doing the mediumship. You are making a connection with spirit, but your physical mind is still working. It cannot be cut out. So if you want to be put out of it, it is not always needed. The guide will work with you as you are feeling most comfortable. You do not all need to put you to sleep or put you out of the situation. So a lot of trance mediums will say, well, yes, Jonathan, I would like to go out of it. I would like to go off to sleep so that I don't have any interference here. But that is not always needed. If you have that much trust in yourself and in the guide that is working with you, then the message can be delivered perfectly without the aid of being knocked out, so to speak. So that is the message that I have to give to you this evening. I would say trust in yourself more than anything. Do not fear what another has to judge you with. Just allow yourself to be who you truly are. If you are being at one with yourself and being true to yourself, then I do not see any reason why the guide cannot work with you perfectly well. And the more that you are trusting in yourself and being true to yourself, the easier it is for the guide to blend with an energy that is trusting, rather than one that is putting up a front. It is your mental world that judges anything that you do. It is not us. We do not judge you. We are here to give you unconditional love and to guide and assist you in your spiritual path. We are not here to overtake your spiritual path, but we are here to help guide and develop you and to move you further forward to ascend. Now that is the next thing I would like to talk about, is the ascension. A lot of you are having sort of awakenings which are having strange sort of symptoms, if you put it. And these symptoms are not particularly symptoms. They are synchronicities with you becoming at one with yourself. And the next time that we do this sort of thing, Elaine and I will come to this when she is a little less tired, so that then she will relax a little bit more and I can give you a full explanation behind it to do it. But it is rather late to do it this evening. She is a little tired, and she is sort of stepping into things a little bit more, shall we say. Now, that is another piece of advice that I will give you. If you're going to be very tired when you do that, your tiredness will have an effect on the mediumship because you are not having a greater concentration of relaxing because your mind. So I will say to you that have greater clarity of mind to be a little more awake when you're doing do not overtire yourself. But at this particular time, I will save what I have to say until Elaine is a little more awake so that we can do things better. So for now, I will sit back for Elaine to go to bed and have a good night's sleep, and then we will be on here again soon. All these faces. Oh, I'm knackered. Sorry, everyone. I thought I'd come on, but I'm a little bit tired tonight. But things could have been better than that, I think. I guess Jonathan's quite right that I need a good night's rest before I actually do this properly. There's so much that he wants to say. I can feel it. Paul Buxton, hi. How do you go into trance so quick? Well, I'll tell you what. When I was in Ireland and I was going off to sleep, I did not expect to go into any trance. Believe me, I didn't even know about trance, but I was just about to drift off to sleep in a relaxed state. I was half awake, half asleep. And it just happened. It just came out. You know, I have no idea how it did that, but it did at the time when it first began. And I guess I just had to develop it from there. My father being a physical medium, I suppose it's in families, isn't it? If you look at it, it's in families. So most of you who are spiritual will have several family members or one or two other family members that have had that sort of gift in their lives. They may be still on the earth, they may have passed over, but they will have gifts, and it usually does run in families. Thanks, Elaine and Jonathan. Yes, need to rest and look after yourself. Yeah, I do feel a bit knackered today. That's why I keep leaving these videos so late in the evening, but I get busy, and then by the time that's all done, it's the only time I get to come on here. In DNA, yes, I suppose it is really, yeah. I suppose maybe your kids end up like it. Who knows? I think it's personal choice, isn't it? You may have the gift there, may already be there, but you choose not to do it. It's entirely up to the individual how you choose to live your life, whether it be spiritual, religious, whatever you want to do. It's personal choice, and you cannot force another to believe in your beliefs. You can only do what you feel is right for you. And if they don't want to do it, then it's entirely up to them. Thank you for helping humankind to understand the eternal progress of the human soul, reincarnation, and your connection to spirit. God bless you. Thank you, Sylvia Stocks, for those lovely words. It's very nice. But yeah, I think he has a lot more to say, but I just seem to be affecting it tonight. I don't know. It just seems to be
not connection it usually is, because I'm so tired. Look after you. How can you look after others you don't? Have a little rest, you deserve it. Oh, thank you, Julie. Yeah, yeah. I need a good tonic. The best tonic is sleep, I think. Yes. What's that? It's passed down from the female ancestors. Does that mean all families? I don't know. You know, with me, I don't think I know it all, because I don't. I am. You know, we all learn every day. There is so much more for me to learn, and I'm looking forward to learning whatever there is to learn. Oh, you're welcome, Tony. Yes, and thank you for coming on here. It's quite late in the evening, isn't it? I think everyone's just about going to their bed. We're all knackered at this time of the night, especially when you get older. You start getting tired quicker. Mandy Paul, have you got your passport? No, I still haven't got it. Oh dear. At this rate, I'll still be saying it when I'm 80. I have to do these things. How can somebody give me a kick up the backside and get me going? Because I seem to be in a sort of half sleep world at the moment. Hi, hon. Hope you're well. Yes, yes, I'm well, thanks. Yes, very well. Thank you, Amanda. Hope you're well too. Get your working centres over here. Where are you, Debbie Blevins? Great to see you, Elaine. Watching from Florida, USA. Thank you, Michelle. Nita Ham. Hi, how's you? I'm fine, thank you, Nita. Now is the time. Yes, yes. I think that my dad's around helping me. I know it is. I think it's coming up close to his anniversary on the 20th of December this year. So I'm finding that a bit difficult at the moment. I know that he's watching me and I know he's with me, but I'm finding it a bit, you know, grief is such a strange thing, isn't it? That it will be his first year, and it will be a bit hard come Christmas. So we'll just have to try and make the best of it this year. What's that? I'm taking you to the USA with me. Mandy Paul. Who? Are you in the UK, Mandy Paul, are you? Oh, you can always get in touch with me if you want to. It's entirely up to you. I just go where, you know, spirit take me. So many people have been so kind and helped me go to these places to spread the word. I just don't feel as if it's about fame and fortune. That's not about it for me. Really, it isn't, because I'm quite a shy person. Really, it's more about how I so much love connecting with them on the other side, and how I so much love being in trance, because I walk about like it anyway half the time. Yes, yes, I've been tired a lot lately. Readings make me tired. Keep on sleeping. Yeah, come to New Zealand. Cool, that's a long, long way. That is, from the other side of the world. Yes, I'd love to if I could. I think family are always around, just we notice them more on special occasions. Yeah, I think we do, Pat Twig. I did look on your live video earlier, Pat. But you were reading for somebody else, and I just wanted to know what my dad had to say for me, Pat Twig. So, you know, sometimes I don't feel him, sometimes I do. He's probably busy with my mum on the other side. It's just, you know, even though I know they're there, you just like verification from somebody else sometimes, don't you? You just like to know that they're around, and if somebody else gives you that message, it's quite reassuring to know that your loved ones are there from somebody else. Well, you know it in your back of your mind yourself. It's just nice. Yeah, sports sorted. Okay, are you giving me a kick up the backside, Debbie? I think you are. Yes, yeah, I do. Have a look at your videos, Pat. Seems like you're a very good medium. You give some wonderful messages on there. Very precise about the lady who lost the baby and that. That's just good message. I think that probably helped her very much so. I don't think we realise how much Spirit are helping us on this side by passing the messages on. It makes us feel so much better. Yes, her passport will travel well. Well, I'll message you, Debbie, and then you can talk to me about it, alright? Okay? It's entirely up to you. We all need that reassurance. We long to know for sure that they're still with us. Yeah, I do, because sometimes they go quiet on those occasions. I think it's we should allow grief to go through us. It's just a natural process, isn't it? But my dad was a wonderful physical medium, everyone. He was a fabulous medium, really, he was. Everything was genuine with him. He only ever did it for my mother, so he was a reluctant medium. But wow, the stuff that happened in the physical circle was just something else. Levitation, there was toys in there put in your lap, the trumpet went at speeds. I'm feeling the name Alan as you mentioned my dad, your dad. Oh, yes, actually, yes, because a man called Alan, Alan Acton, who does trance, is a lovely man. He went into trance and my dad transfigurated over him. That was a bit of a shock. It was lovely, you know. Alan's a wonderful medium, everyone, you know, fabulous. The way he goes into trance and transfigurates the guide over him, wow. It's broad daylight as well, broad daylight. It's lovely to see. Honestly, it is. You get a chance to see Alan Acton sit in trance and the way the spirit transfigurates it almost, well, you know, the hands of my father and the face, everything I could see quite clearly in the broad daylight. So he's often on here doing live videos, so you get a chance to talk to him during the day. Take that chance, all right? Stephen McCready. Stephen McCready, you're the wonderful artist, aren't you? Let me add you on there. Oh God, what have I done there? Yes, still can't get the hang of this thing. Stephen McCready is a lovely artist. His paintings are a wow to me. I mean, that is something else that he paints, and he didn't even have any lessons. I mean, it's just Terry's chocolate orange. Yeah, he's probably telling me, Annette, to give the chocolate up because I need to lose a few pounds. They'd hardly be able to levitate me if I sat in that sort of position. They'd be dropping me. Oh dear. Oh, how do we get in touch with your uncle, Elaine? I'm not sure what you mean by uncle. No answer from my video guest. How do we get in touch with your uncle? I'm not sure. Who? My uncle. Well, I know I have uncles on the other side. We all need to. Oh yeah, so I have uncles. I've got quite a few uncles on the other side of life, on my dad's side especially. Oh, Alan. What's that? Yeah, Alan Acton. Acton. Fabulous medium. Yeah, honestly. Sorry, who was the physical medium? My dad. My dad was a physical medium. Yes, that's the one. Yes. I'm off to Arthur Finley Centre for a trance course this week. Oh, well, you enjoy it, Annette. Have a lovely time. What's this? Steve Anderson. Does she mean Jonathan? Jonathan. Well, Jonathan's my spirit guide, but my father, Derek, That's my father. He was the physical medium. He was fabulous physical medium. Never forget sitting in his circle when I was young. That was something else, really. Carol, I've added you, Carol. I don't know if you can see if you're added. I don't know. Connection failed. Oh dear. Some of the connections seem to be failing tonight. Lots of hearts. Thank you, everyone. It's nice to spread the love. There's somebody up in the corner there, but I don't know who that is. Yeah. So if anyone's I'm asking you for the messages tonight. Anyone about me dad? Is he giving me a kick up the backside or what's he doing? The trance medium is Alan Acton, I think. Yes, that's right. Alan Acton, she Upton, Stacey. Yes, it is. Off to bed, we'll be in touch. Sleep well, Elaine. Sleep well, Debbie Blevins. Take care. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing your work here around Swindon area. I am patient, not. So Barbara. I don't know. Hi, Carol. Nice to see you on here. I'll be speaking to you shortly, won't I? That'd be good. Yeah, and I suppose if you're off to bed, I'll have to go to bed soon, won't I? Yes, I realise now, Sheila, don't know where I got uncle from. Oh, it doesn't matter. I know my dad's got about 3 brothers and 2 sisters, and they're all on the other side. He was the last one to go. Love and career, if you're guided, please. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not a clairvoyant, John Pettigrew. I've just come out of trance, so my guide does all that. I'm not very good at the old clairvoyant stuff. It comes in fits and starts with me. And sometimes we can just get there, and then sometimes it's absolutely nothing. So, chamomile tea. Did your dad like that, or do you drink it? Or maybe they're telling me that because I don't always sleep very well. I'll take note of what they say, Tony, and I'll drink some chamomile tea. Princess Hannah, hello, how are you? Yes, I'm fine, thank you. Yes, it's 20 to 10, Monday here in Melbourne. Oh, it's morning where you are. It's late at night where we are. It's 20 to 11. Have you had any visitations, Elaine? Yes, I do have visitations in my sleep. I've actually held them physically in my sleep, in spirit, like they're living bodies. Um, I've cuddled my mum in my sleep, my father-in-law after he passed. They're all solid, like they're just in living bodies, same as you and I. It was amazing, to be able to cuddle them and see them for real again. And I've seen my guide once as well. Trance work is amazing. I love it. Yes, well, I love it too. It's just I think certain people are just made for it, aren't they? It's just with you. I'm getting singing around your dad. Yes, he had quite a good voice actually. He didn't sing as in sing probably, but he had a good voice when he did sing. Do you see spirit solid form during the day? No, I don't, Carol. Um, I think I'd jump out of his skin if I saw them. During the day, yeah. Sometimes I want to, but if it actually happened, I do see them under trance. That I do. Yes, they are telling me you have. You see, they are saying you have a new team member coming. Oh, I wonder who that is, Abigail. That sounds very interesting. Yes. Is it a lady or a man, do you think? They don't tell me these things. I think it's a lady or a man coming in that's new. Whoever they are, it doesn't matter. I'm sure they'll be lovely. Like to sing, getting Daisy, Daisy. Give me your answer, do. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. There is a priest or close friend that is a priest in it. Oh, yes, yes. he wasn't actually a priest. His name was Luther, Tony. And he was a lovely man. He was ordained, and he was part of the Spiritualist Church, but wonderful healer and so kind. Thank him for that, because that's lovely. I know he's around. That's good. I always got on well with Luther. Always used to give my mum healing. You know, she had a lot of healing done on her. Oh wow, yes. Well, you know you're good, Tony. You know that is a nice message, because it's not very often Luther comes through, but when he does, that's definitely him. How long have you known your spirit guide? For how did you know you could do trance? I didn't know I could do trance, Hannah. It just happened. I was saying to everybody earlier, it just happened when I went to sleep. Was that dark haired? He had hair like mine, but darker, yes. What hair he had left, actually. He didn't have a lot of it left before he passed. Thank you. Have you get ready for work? Have a great evening. Oh, you too, Marie. O'Connell Marie. You have a good day too. Thank you, Elaine. Well, thank you, Tony. That was a lovely message. That's quite reassuring to know that Luther's around. Maybe he could send me some healing. Phil, your dad was a character getting him winged. Yes, he is. Yeah, he was a character, I'll tell you. He just said what he used to say what he thought. I won't tell you too much, but yeah, he was a bit of a character. So different to me. Why are you so pleasant? You shy. Oh yeah, well, I can be horrible as well. I'm not perfect, you know. I never say I'd be perfect. I can be moody, um, just like anybody else. I get stroppy. Great watching you all delivers. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted the trance to be a bit clearer tonight. I don't know, it just goes like that sometimes. Maha, he was yeah, he was funny. Yeah, I'm telling you, he used to do some funny things sometimes. He had a saying of his, but I won't put it on here because it's bit in your face, a bit rude. If you want to tell me personally, you can, but it's not a usual saying. I'll tell you, it's not something that you would normally hear. Sound was a bit poor. Oh, sorry. So, what is your birth sign, please? I'm Cancer, Cancerian, Carol. Crab, the crabby one. Crystals, Elaine. Are you being shown a particular crystal at times? Getting drawn to it? Yes, I am very drawn to amethyst. I love amethyst, although it isn't my birthstone crystal. I think ruby's my birthstone, Tony, but amethyst is very strong with me. He is getting serious now. He loves you. Oh, thank you. You're Gemini. Gemini the twin. Yes, but yes, he does. I love him very much too. I'll tell him I miss him. The old crab, love him. Old crab. Listen here, old crab. Well, I feel like an old crab when I get out of bed in the mornings. Oh dear. Good night, lovely Elaine. We'll be in touch. I suppose everyone's off to bed now. Have you felt your energy shifting more recently with the work you're doing? Yes, yes, I have. Things do feel a little bit different, and maybe that's why it's a little bit like here and there tonight. Because I don't know if he's changing things. I think he wants to take me a little bit deeper. It's just the trust, isn't it? Amethyst is good for the spiritual connection. Oh yeah, it certainly is. I love purple anyway. Blowing you a kiss. There you are. I'll blow you one back, Noreen. Thank you. Oh, okay. There's a particular crystal you'll buy soon. It's quite big. Or did you? Yes, I did. But it went to somebody else. It was Oh, I can't think what it's out. What was it? Citrine. That's it. Citrine. I can feel them stroking your hair, Elaine, and want to give you the name Bill. Oh, yes, yes, I knew a Bill in the old people's home. I was the only one, apart from the members of the home, that went to his funeral. Thank you for that. Around your dad, he's going to help you with your teaching, and he's showing me pen and paper. Oh, I've got to have pen and paper. No, no, Pat. God bless. The lady that's coming to work with you guys, who had a newspaper around. Hello, I bought it off you, Citrine. Yes, yes. That's a lovely piece, isn't it? It was so heavy. It was a huge piece. Weighed a ton. Oh, well, I hope you get lots of energy from it and you enjoy it. Did Bill take his teeth out? I'm not sure if he took his teeth out. He probably did. Anne Rossiter wants to be in your video. Well, I don't know how to do it, Anne. Can you tell me? I don't know how to do it. Send me that. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I haven't got the hang of this. There's all these little things down the bottom of the screen. I don't know what to do. Knowing my luck, if I do it, I'll go and turn it off. Bring them on camera. Inviting. Well, if you asked me to add you, the lady just came on. That one. Yeah. Okay. Right. I suppose I would have everybody, but she's the reason for change. Hello. Hello. Who was that? Does somebody want to? Oh, I've got a request. Yeah. No, nothing's happening. So I don't know what that is. Somebody just came on the screen with barking dogs in the background, so I don't know who that was. How do you add someone like a TV thing? I don't know how you do. No idea how you add somebody. Know your daddy is with you and loves you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sleep lots after readings. Yeah, I can sleep now. Okay, I suppose everyone's going off to bed now, so I suppose it's my turn. Hello, Joe. Oh, your mediumship's excellent. I was just looking at your faces on there the other day that overshadow yours. That's a wow. That one is. It's amazing. The transfiguration. I'd love to see physical mediumship again. So please, if anybody knows how I can get to see a physical medium again, or if they know one, I'm just longing to see it again. It's just the travelling where I'm concerned. Anyhow, everyone, I am off to bed. This is probably the longest video I've ever done. And it's not been in trance so much tonight, so sorry about that, everyone. No, unless I'm up to scratch. The priest says keep up your, well, half your headache. Thank you. How's your ear? Much better, thank you. It was bad the other day again, but I've put some ear drops in. Oh, good night. Good night. Night night, everyone. I'm off to bed, okay? So when I'm more awake, I'll come on here and Jonathan can say what he has to say. Good night. God bless everyone.